Alright guys, so welcome back to another game clip here. So featuring today's device, the OPPO Find X5 Pro over here. So we are going to play Genshin Impact over here. So let me just show you guys the setup. Let's go to graphics. It's in custom, high, 30 frames per second, motion blur and bloom turn off. All right, so let us just go and have a quick combat. All right, so as you can see here, the frame rate is hovering around the 28 29 frames per second. Okay, so let's get into combat and see. Alright. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Performances is still hovering around the 27 frames per second to 30 frames per second, but most of the time it's hovering around the 29 frames per second, which I think is pretty good for a mobile game title such as Genshin Impact. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, so we have done 2 combats, and the game frame rates are basically hovering around 27 to 30 frames per second. I think it's pretty much good. It's quite stable as well. So I'm gonna go back to the statue, and we are going to talk more about the device. Okay, so as you can see, the frame rate per second here is really stable. Most of the time staying around like 29 to 31 frames per second on this OPPO Find X5 Pro. So this device is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 with 12 gigs of RAM here. So you can see how smooth the game has operate. And then in terms of heat, yeah, because I'm using casing, yeah, there's only like slight warmth onto it. Yeah, other than that, you don't really feel the warmth. Okay, I think even without the case, you don't really feel the warmth on this device. So overall, I think this Genshin Impact is playable on the OPPO Find X5 Pro, and I don't think you are going to have any trouble as well. So I have tried out the 60 frames per second as well, also in the same setting, high settings. The game mostly hover around in the 45 frames per second. It doesn't really try to hit more than 50 frames per second most of the time. So you will be seeing around like 42, 45 frames per second at best. So basically that's all for this gameplay video. Alright, hopefully you guys love it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.